Get ready with me for my first 10k race. This is going to be a trail race today. I don't think it's actually very traily though. It seems to be more of a loop that seems to be concrete. It does say it's gravelly, but I don't actually see where the gravel is, but I could be wrong. But there is no going into the woods. There is no going in water. So I wouldn't really class it as a trail run, but they know better than me. I have my top on already before I do my makeup. Reason being is I know me and I know I'll get makeup on it. This is a woman's best top. It's got a bra included inside it and it's nice and long. So yeah, I'm gonna take my arms out and I'm gonna put a towel on it just to protect it whilst I do my makeup. I actually just tried to take my arms out. That did not work. It's quite tight. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this inside here and then just really hope to God I don't manage to get any makeup. This looks absolutely ridiculous. Actually, I've just thought of a better way to do this. I wonder if these would work. I've got some facial towels. If I can get them out of the box. I got this beautiful box to put my facial towels in and they didn't fit properly. So I've had to like wash them in. There we go. It's lush, isn't it? Had it from a charity shop. Let's see if this works because the whole towel is going to make me sweat. So I'm going to look like can't eat my dinner now. There we go. That should be okay. There, just to give it protect. So I'm going to go ahead and do my skincare, which is just going to be a mixture of a load of number 7 products, which I love. I'm also going to put my SPF on. I should have really got all this out first, but I'm a dingus, so. And I love Cetraban for under my eyes. It really, really helps with my dryness. It's an eczema cream, so I get eczema on my eyelids. So this is absolutely perfect. I absolutely love this stuff. So good. And it was so cheap in Boots. I think it was like £3 because it was on offer. Buzzing. First I'm going in with the Clean Skin Sip. I don't know why I said clean. It doesn't say clean. It says Skin Sip. This is so nice. I actually really love this Good Intent range. I absolutely love number 7 products. I'll tell you a story when my hair is wet. Basically, I cannot run in the heat. It is a massive big issue of mine that has come up. I cannot run in the heat. I overheat straight away. So my plan is, this is the water cream, Dew Bank water cream. This is Lush too. Yeah, so I have to run literally with my hair wet, with a cap on and my sunglasses. So I don't even know how I'm going to see, to be honest. But it is what it is. If I want to take the hat off, I can. But that is what's going to protect the sun from heating my head up, because that is the worst part. Yeah, so there we go. And I'm going to go in with the Bouncy Eye Cream. This has got a little, like, teeny tiny spoon for teeny tiny people. However, I can't be bothered with that. You can be bothered with that. So I'll just stick my finger in. There, it's on. Really nice products. So good, so good. I'm going to pop on the Cetraban because I do like to put on a good bit of this and kind of let it sink in a bit. So I'm going to look a bit silly for a second. So let's just get that one in there. This doesn't make my eyes sting. It doesn't react or anything. It's so good. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it sink in a bit. So, and then I'm going to go in with my SPF, which is by Revolution, and it is the Sun Ray Glow. It is SPF 50 and it is broad spectrum. I mean, I don't really know what any of that means. I know what SPF 50 is, but I mean broad spectrum. What does that even mean? summertime. Okay, well, I'm not going to put too much on because I am actually going to go in with my next product, which is going to be another SPF. I just really like this one and it goes really nice under everything. So I do tend to put this as part of my routine and keep it as part of my routine, like even in the winter. So I have tried to get like used to doing the whole routine so I don't ever miss it out. I'm gonna just put it on my lips for now just to give it some moisture, because I can feel my lips getting dry. I can also feel that I need a cup of tea. Yum. So I'm gonna just let all that sink in. I'm gonna go in with my next product. I'm gonna be looking in the mirror here as well because this isn't great lighting. Just can't seem to get the lighting right in my bedroom. I do have quite a lot of lights in here, and I don't know if you can tell, but I mean, we'll see what it ends up like. But anyway, I'm going to then go in with my La Roche-Posay. I'm going to get a brush ready because this stuff is nuts. It's so watery. I wouldn't say watery, but it's just quite a loose product. So tended to see, oh my god, did you see that? Literally just flew down my face. Okay, so I'll go in with this bit first. It's a loon, honestly. Obviously I'm wearing a cap, so I don't need too much protection on my forehead, but obviously I need to look blended, otherwise I'm just gonna look silly. I'm actually probably not gonna see that much of my face anyway because I'm gonna have my glasses on. I bought some new running glasses by, I'm gonna say Goodar, because I don't know how to say it. I don't know if it's Goodyear but that's already a make, Goodyear, but I think it's Goodar because it's good, the word good, then an R. So I really don't like running glasses, the ones that go like this. I've got quite a small framed face, so they look really silly on me. I'm only 5 foot, like 5'1", so they look a bit daft on me. So I managed to get a pair that actually look like a pair of sunglasses, but that are for running. It's really, really good. So that is all on, and I am going to let that all dry off a bit. So I'm just going to give myself a fan and I'll be back in a minute. Next one I'm going to go in with is the Hydra Luminous Foundation by Foundation. It's not by Foundation, it's by number 7. And this is just to cover my pigmentation, basically. I have got horrendous hyperpigmentation in that area. So I'm just going to go in and try. I don't know why I always feel like I've got to put my products away after I use them. So you will see me mucking around in my drawer. I just don't know why I can't put them on the table. It's very strange. So give that just go over the bits that I need, really. I just feel like I need that extra coverage, but I don't want anything that's too heavy that is going to like make the hydration worse, because obviously I'm going to be dehydrated today, so I want something that is hydrating. So this is a really good choice. It feels more like a skin tint on your skin, but it is a foundation and it's beautiful. It's so glowy and nice. So I'm just going to put the excess of that on here just to blend that in a bit, but it really does cover the hyperpigmentation really well for a medium coverage foundation. Okay, next I'm going to go in with is the Bronzing Balm by number 7, and I'm just going to use a tiny bit of this just to sculpt out underneath my cheek, basically, because I've gone a bit sallow in that area. I am 45. I've lost some weight recently because I have been training, and I just feel as though I have not very nice area for my face at the moment. I don't know, I just don't like it. So I've been trying to create a more of a fuller cheek. So you have to kind of sculpt out a shadow that is going to go underneath your actual cheek. So then I'm gonna blend this out downward. Hopefully that ends up in the right place. So what I'll do now is when I put my placement on for my blush, that should be in the right place. I hope you can just see it there and there. This one's not as good as that one. Never mind. Can't be perfect all the time, can we? Then I'm going to go in with a little bit of blush. I'm actually going to be using my lipstick because I actually really like this shade, and I'm going to be setting over the top of it with powder anyway. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this shade, and it's a really subtle shade as well, which is really nice. So let's try and give ourselves a little bit of a lift. This will all look a bit better when I set it as well, because the powder will help blend it all together. But you can see already that's just given that little rosy glow, plus that illusion of just that little bit more of a chunkier cheek, which I think is fabulous. Put a tiny bit on my nose there. Look a bit sun-kissed, and then just going to blend that out a little bit. Now it doesn't look like I've got a lot on, obviously, and that was the whole point. I don't really want to look like I'm very made up for going for a trail race, so I'm trying to keep it very natural. I'm going to go in with some of this one, which is the number 7. I think it is in Peaches, which doesn't actually look very peachy, and when it's on, it doesn't look very peachy. It's quite pink. So I'm going to set this by using the powder, and then blend that out a bit. There. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to sculpt out underneath as well a little bit with a bit of a lighter concealer, just to make that kind of pop a little bit more. Then you can just see, just gives that little illusion that you're just a little bit chunkier in the face and not so sallow and old like me. Okay, I have 2 shades of concealer. These are the Second Skin concealers from number 17. I think the consistency of this is the best concealer I've ever used. I suffer very badly with dry under eyes, and this, although I need to put a little bit more on because it is quite thin, I do think that this is the nicest product. I am quite sure that like NARS creamy concealer and things like that are probably better. However, I can't afford that. So Boots makes my go-to. Although some of the number 7 stuff is quite expensive. I've just buggered that up. Ooh. There, so I'm going to pop that there a second. And then I'm going to sculpt this out a little bit here with the lighter one. There, 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 and there. And just a little bit right here. But I just find the lesser lighter product, so the slightly darker product is better on my under eyes than the lightest product. So that's just the way it is. So where is my beauty blender? There it is. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the darker product first and just give that a little blend there and there. come down slightly down here, and then we can try and get that to make that rosy bit look a bit more rounded again. And then I'm going to go into this one, which is the lighter product. Give a little bit of a lift there, and then I'm not too bothered about this section or this section, and then this is more where I need to sculpt out and blend in just to get that back. And again, this side. This also is helping to cover my pigmentation. And then hopefully this all blends in really nicely. So can go back and just use a little bit of the bronzer again, just to blend that down. Yeah. And then that all blends in really nice together. So that's the look so far. I've realised I really don't have a symmetrical face. I use one eyebrow goes up quite a lot, and one part of my mouth doesn't really react the same as the other side. I don't know if you've noticed, but yeah, I find it when I watch my videos back, I really don't have a symmetrical face, but there's not really anything I can do about my face. So it is what it is. So the next thing I'm going to go in with now is I'm actually going to go and just set my brows. This is the Flyaway Tamer from Boots. Of course it's from Boots. I love Boots. So this is normally a product that you would use for your hair to tame the flyaways, basically, which I don't use it for, to be honest. I just use it for my brows. This is like £2, and it is exactly the same as the Benefit one, that other one I've got, just a lot cheaper, which I find fantastic. I've just noticed one part of my head looks a bit silly here. It wasn't really blended in very well, a bit silly. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with, I'm just going to let them set a minute whilst I do the rest, because the pencil doesn't react very well if it's not dry, so I'm just going to leave it dry for a minute or two. I don't really know what to do with my eyes. There's just like literally no point in me putting on mascara, because if it's windy my eyes will run, so they're quite really sensitive to the sun, really sensitive to wind. They're actually just really sensitive. So I think I might just put some powder on my eyes just to give it that depth, but not put any mascara on. And I can fake the mascara anyway, because I'll just line my the root area. So I think that's just what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go in with this palette, which is from Avon. Now there is something about this colour, and you can see how much I've used it. It is something quite special. It's like a beige colour, but it really doesn't sit in lines and wrinkles. It is so good. It's matte, but it really does give a really lovely base colour, or even just a colour that you can just leave. It just smooths everything out. I don't know if you can see the difference, but there's just something about this shade, and I don't even know what colour it is. It doesn't say on the packet, and I wish I knew, but I have seen in the new catalogue there is another one of these palettes that's similar, and it looks as though it's the same colour, and I really hope it is, and I hope it's the same like consistency and everything, because I just feel this is just such a beautiful, just smoothing, just colours in everything. It's like a colour corrector. I don't know if you can see the difference, but it's just so freaking good. Well done, Avon. So then I'm going to go in with the darker colour, which is the brown colour. I'm an avid, let's just clean off and blow and mix all the colours up together. I don't really care. So I'm going to take a little bit of the brown, tap it off, and then just start to go in and make a little bit of a shadow into here. There, you can just see a little bit more depth, and then I don't use a brush to kind of blend it out. I just use my finger just to blend that bit out. There, so easy. I do love this palette, it's so cool. I think it's called Energy of Fire, so it's the fire palette. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of the brown and just do this section a little bit here. I don't like to have too much there either. And then what I'm going to do is just line the root. So I'm going to try not too much to go into the upper, what do you call it, waterline of the upper part. I'm going to try and actually do the root of the lashes, because I did have a massive milia spot that was right inside my eye, and I do actually think it was from using pencil. This doesn't really matter this much, like what you do here, because we're going to blend it out with your finger anyway and just try and make it look as though you've got like mascara on. I've completely messed that one up, but it doesn't matter because we're going to blend it anyway, so it makes no difference. So yeah, I just put like a big blob on either side, and then just take my finger and then make sure you go over your lashes with it as well. And then you can just make the illusion that you have got some mascara on. It's so good, it's so clever. I really like the Clinique pencil for this. It is really good and it's waterproof, so I'm hoping that I'm good to go with that today. So you can see, I'm going to come in a little bit closer, that I've got quite a lot of, it's not a lot, but a lot of cracking under here. So let's have a go at sorting that. So actually what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a little bit of my number 7, of course, pressed powder. I'm going to take this little brush here, who I don't know it's by, and I'm going to start just, I'm going to pull my eye down slightly. I'm going to start just flecking and just cleaning out those lines, because what has happened is there is makeup settled in there, so we just actually want to clear it out. So you can see it looks better already. Just clear and clean those out. I don't do too much to it because I'm sure I can muck it up by doing too much. So again, pull that down slightly and then just fleck. Just get it out. I don't know if you can see a difference here, but there is a big difference to me here. So wherever it's sitting in a crease, just get it out. There we go. And then what you can do if you want to is you can use, if you don't actually want to set it with like a powder puff or something, you could, if you wanted to, just put this in there and then just set it from here where you need it, really. So here we go, that's set nice there. And then back in again and set. I actually do quite like setting with a little brush, to be honest with you. What time are we on? What time are we on? 7:30, perfect timing. My race is at 11, so I've got to go down and have something to eat. I can't eat or drink after 9 because I get acid reflux when I run. It's not actually lactic acid, it's acid reflux, and it's from everything sloshing around in my stomach, so I am banned from eating after 9 o'clock. So I can only sip water. So I'm going to go down and have my coffee, because I drink coffee. Go down, yeah, have my coffee. I'm going to have a bagel with some peanut butter on it, I think, or maybe some honey. And then I'll bring a banana with me in the car, and I will eat that an hour before the race. My fiance wants to leave at 9, even though the race isn't until 11. And he wants, and it's only like 40 minutes away. That math doesn't even work. That math makes sense, but he's driving. Let him do what he wants. He is in his own little world. Let him carry on, whatever. As long as I don't have to drive, then I'm fine. Okay, so that is my under eye set. As much as I can want it to be set, that's fine for me. That's fine for me. Next thing I'm actually going to do, because I've just forgotten, is I'm going to go in with a little bit of bronzer. So let's set the rest of the hair. Hair! Oh, Jesus Christ, I've lost the plot. There's no hair. Okay, so I keep on bloody hitting my light with my foot. Let's go in and put some bronzer on. I'll probably ruin the whole look, knowing me. Put bronzer on my nose. This is quite a light bronzer anyway, so it's the Maybelline. It's the lightest Maybelline one because I am quite a pale person. I am going to put a tiny bit on my chest just so it blends in with my neck, but I have to keep away from the top. Ooh. You must be careful with the top. There we go. And make sure you go over your ears. There we go. And then I am going to go in with my eyebrows. Do you know what? I was looking then thinking, what looks weird? And it's because I have no eyebrows. So let's go in with the brows. Just a pencil by, I think it's W7. This is so cheap, this pencil, but it's just so easy. There you go, that'll do. She's an easy one. I had my eyebrows microbladed a long time ago, and it's still relatively good, so I'm not having it done again. It's fine. But I had them microbladed because I'm blonde. So there we go. This is the brows done. Lovely job. Sorted. Then I'm going to go in. Absolutely love this brush from Sigma. I love it. It is the perfect like shape. It kind of goes into a flat sort of shape. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then I'm just gonna go around and set everywhere. And then hope to God that it doesn't all sweat off in patches. Oh my God, imagine that. Imagine you finish a race and you're running down and you've got like half a face of foundation on. Oh my God, I'd die. Honestly, I would die. I know that's dramatic. Like, really dramatic because I would die. But yeah, I don't like the thought of that at all. Okay, and then I am just gonna tint my lips a little bit with a little bit of lipstick. Getting a bit nervous now. And then I'm going to go in with, there's the lid for the lipstick. Where is my lip oil? There. I'm just going to go in with a tiny bit of lip oil. I know all this will come off. And by the time I get there, this will be gone, without doubt. I've got like a mega curly hair, which I don't really want today. I am gonna wet my hair when we get there as well. I was gonna bring this one, but it just squirts out in one line, so I'm gonna steal my son's continuous spray bottle, but he stole off me, obviously. And I'm gonna wet it again when we get there. So just give it another wet basically, and I'm gonna just wear it in a low bun because I've got my cap on it anyway. So yeah, but that is basically the finished look. I am really not loving having sallow cheeks, ladies. Like, the sallow's shit. Oh, there we go. Brighten them back up a little bit. There, that's a bit better. But I'm not liking the sallow cheeks. Getting old sucks, but there we go. I also feel like my lips look a little bit small, so let's go in with a bit of a shadow there. There, that's better. That'll be gone anyway soon. I don't even know why am I even bothering. But I am going to put my beauty spot on. Got a lovely beauty spot here, but it's just not dark enough for me. I want it to stand out. So put a little bit of pencil on it. Done. Okay, so that is me done. I don't think I've got any makeup on me. Do you know what? It's a miracle. It's an actual miracle. Oh, I'll tell you what I can do as well. Let's set this bad boy. I'm going to wash my hands and then I'm going to add my sensitive 50 plus allergy protect cream. I've got loads of allergies. No doubt something will happen today and I'll have an allergy breakout of some crap, I don't know. But this is really good protection. I love Sultan from Boots. Of course, it's Boots. Of course. So, that is me done. I am going to go and do my hair, put the rest of my outfit on, and do my sun cream, wet my hair again, and then I will be back once I am completely ready to show you the look. And I'm going to take you out on a little bit of the run today, if I can breathe, if I can hold something. So we will see what happens. But yeah, bye. And here is my end look. I have got my LA hat on. Hate it, but needs must. There is a reason. I've got my good R glasses. These are the sunglasses, which are actually running glasses, and they're so nice for sunglasses. Love them. Then I've got, obviously, my woman's best top on. I've got a cuff on, which I can pour water on to keep my wrist warm, but I've got my watch on the other side, so I don't really want to pour water on that. I will be filling up my bottles. I've got my, what are they called? Dextro tablets in here. And I will have my phone in here as well. So that is the vest. There's the vest. And then, I don't know if I can go backwards any further. Let's have a look. Let's turn it this way. Then I've got on my shorts, which are just from Amazon actually. You can actually put foam in here if you wanted. And then I've got my Saucony trail shoes on. I only really wear Saucony because they are amazing for my feet. I love them. So, I'm not overly happy about the hat, but like I said, needs must, unfortunately, and I don't want to overheat. So yeah, that is my outfit for my run today, and I will show you a little bit of the route on the way, and I'll show you, if I can get a picture of the dam, I will, because it's so cool. So yeah, I'll be back after. We're here. It's so lush. This place is so stunning. Ooh, wow. Started to get a bit nervous. Oh, there's a campsite there, look. Lakeview campsite. We've got our numbers already. He's just got number 3, which is weird because his is the 3rd of August and he thinks he's going to come 3rd. Oh my god, you've got an English thing, have you? Did you put down your English?
I am fucking English.
Oh my god, rude. Look, I'm Welsh club, he's English club. Ooh. So good, yeah. Like, I just can't remember being here.
Are you down as Bolton or Ormond?
Ormond. Wait, what's wrong?
What number are you?
In today's weather, you'll also need electrolytes as well. So if you don't have any electrolytes, then you can pick some up in a local shop as well, or you can make your own. And I'm sure that so if you want to get closer to the start line here, so please have got New Year's no event without the volunteers.
Okay, so we've done 5k. It's brutal. We have basically spent 5k going up hills like this. It's been awful, absolutely awful. I've ended up putting a bandana on that's cold. My husband has my belt on, my vest, and this is awful. All done. Got our medals. Woo! That was horrible. I am back. I have had a shower. I have washed my hair. I have tried to straighten it, but I've got curly hair, so it does what it wants. And that was absolutely brutal. I did not realise that course was going to be like that. It literally was a hill after hill after hill after hill. You would go a tiny straight, you'd go down, and then you would go straight back up again. Then a tiny little straight, down and up again. And the hills were ginormous. It was bad, but I did it. I did it in 1:25, which I was a little bit disappointed with, but under the circumstances, that course was brutal. The first 10k I did it in 1:26. I've knocked a minute off. However, the first 10k I did was nothing compared to that. My God, that was brutal. I actually want to run the 10k one I did the first time and see how much I can knock off, because now I know what those sort of trail runs are like, and the time I got on that, I reckon I can smash a good 5-10 minutes off the other one. So what I might do is definitely wait for a cloudy day where the temperature's really down, and I'm going to go run the original 10k that I ran and try and get some time off that. It's actually crazy hills, so that was brutal, but I'm so glad I did it. I'm back and gonna make some dinner soon. I'm gonna have pizza. I'm gonna have to take some of my lactose tablets though, because I am dairy intolerant, so I'm still actually gonna be unwell from it, because I'm not lactose intolerant, I'm actually dairy intolerant. The protein, the whey, everything. So like, I'm literally, everything is, yeah, it's gonna hurt, but it's my treat. I haven't had pizza in probably about 3 or 4 years, so it's my treat to myself, and it's Marks and Spencer's pizza. If you know, you know. So yeah, but I'm really proud of myself, and I got my medal, which you will have seen in my photos, but I should have actually put it on, but I actually hung it with my other medal by there. There's my other medal for my 5k, so it's hung up there. But yeah, really chuffed. So hopefully the next one I book I will update you on as well. Thank you, bye.